Hello Scorpio, Elsie here to do your reading for the week ahead. Thank you for clicking here if you are new. And if you are new, I hope you will stay. If you are my ride or die, thanks for clicking here always. I appreciate you. Well, it's giving us just too much to start with, so we're just going to take the one off the top. It gave us 3 cards, and that's a lot of energy to be reading all at once. So we'll take just the top one, and it is card number 16. All that glitters. All that glitters is not necessarily gold. Yeah, sometimes they're gold-plated. Scorpio, right? Sometimes they're gold-plated, and sometimes it takes a long time for us to figure out that they're gold-plated. Yeah. It's like when you got the bunnies at Easter, right? And it was a great big bunny, but you knew it was hollow on the inside. Yeah. Okay, so this, all that glitters. Now, because it's card number 16, well, that is the number of the Tower in the tarot. And knowing that, I feel this takes it on a different meaning here, Scorpio. All that glitters is not gold. And I think that you did probably stay longer than you should have, and the Tower fell. And when the Tower fell, you realized that all that glitters is not gold. In fact, that most of those glittery things could be part of a mask that's being worn, right? You don't really know who those people are until the chips are down. And I feel like maybe you've gone through something that is now sort of being revealed to you that all the glitters is not gold. I have a feeling it might have been something like something that changed your life, a hardship that changed your life. And I don't think it was the particular thing that changed your life. I think it was who didn't come to save you. That's what it feels like. You're going to remember who didn't come to save you, who didn't come to help you. All right, Scorpio, week ahead. What do we have here? I feel like you're feeling overwhelmed at the thought of communicating your love to someone. You have a knowing that there is love here. I feel like this all that glitters, I feel like you found out who your friends were when a relationship broke up. It feels like past energy. Could be present energy for some of you, but it feels like past energy. It feels like you've already figured this part out. That you've already figured out that people were wearing masks, and you know, when it came down to it, the only reprieve you had was this little angel looking over you. Yeah. Whoever the angel is, whether that's a guardian angel or someone that you know, I feel like the Tower did fall for you, Scorpio. And I feel as though when the Tower fell, you realized that there were people that just were not on your side, that maybe pretended to be on your side. Yeah. So I feel like the Tower falls. I feel like you had a knowing that it was going to fall. I also feel like you could be someone who has water in your chart besides Scorpio. And this is Pisces. I feel like there were some secrets. I feel like that's why the Tower fell, because of the secrets. And when you found out, once you realized what was happening, yeah, emotional overwhelm. But it made you want to communicate love to someone else. That's what it feels like. Communication, right? We've got the Ace of Cups here moving into the future. We've got somebody wants to talk about the Nine of Cups, about wish fulfillment, and possibly a love or a life contract. Scorpio, is that you? All right, let's take a look here. Keep moving here for Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Scorpio, if you are interested in a private read, please go to the description and you will see there is a yellow dot. It'll take you to Wizio, and that's where you can book me. Readings there begin at $40. Okay, so we do have, going to the crossroads. You've decided to finally drop the burdens. That's what it is, because 8 and 2 is 10. And I feel like because you're able to drop the burdens, you're able to move forward. I feel like this is, you have a knowing after going through some hard stuff, realizing who your friends were, who they weren't, which ones were wearing masks. I feel like after that very defensive time, because 1 and 6 is 7, and to me those are, it's feeling defensive and feeling like you can't speak to anyone, not necessarily telling lies, but not necessarily telling the truth. You didn't trust. Yeah, there wasn't any trust. I feel like you have a knowing of your wish fulfillment. You now know what the wish fulfillment is, but I feel like it makes you feel overwhelmed with emotion. I feel like the emotion that is attached to this 9 of Cups is hiding here. This is the secret. I feel like you haven't told anyone that. Everybody here, the people with the mask on, they were watching the tower fall. They weren't coming to help you. And all the while, I feel like you had a knowing that you had a 9 of Cups out there. So you just let that tower fall. I feel like you are going to communicate to someone about love. We have the 8 of Wands here. And 8 and 2 is 10. That means you've dropped some burdens here. And I feel like this person, the one that you want to take the cup to, I feel as though, it's more than just, how do I want to say? This isn't someone that you dated and you kind of like, and you dated again, you kind of like. This is someone that you have full-on love for. Someone that you think is your deep connection or your soulmate or your twin flame. Someone that you're super deeply connected to. Whew, that energy kind of gives me a little bit of anxiety, Scorpio. Wow. But I don't think you've been telling anyone about this person, but you know them. You know who they are. They're in your mind. And you're like, fine. My friends aren't going to come help me. They're just going to watch the tower fall, point, and watch. Yeah, I'm just going to go where I got to go. Do my thing. All right. Okay. Yeah, when you think about this 9 of Cups, whoever they are, they could be Libra, they could have Pisces in the chart, they could be Scorpio, sorry, not Scorpio, but I want to say Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. Scorpio, I guess, yeah, or Pisces, Cancer, because it is a general reading, right? So I feel like that you're going to speak your truth. You're going to tell whoever it is that you want to make this communication with, you're going to tell that person. You're going to speak your truth because it's the only way, even if things don't work out to your advantage, I feel like you just need to open your heart and pour all of this out. It's just become burdensome for you to carry around the feelings of someone, carry around the hope that you'll be with someone, the hope that they'll even talk to you. Yeah. I feel like the person that you have these love feelings for also has love for you. Yeah. In the Queen of Cups, I feel you. Yeah. I feel you there, standing there with the cup in your hand, whether you're feminine or masculine, it doesn't matter. I feel as though, Scorpio, that I feel as though this queen is looking at this connection between her and the king. And I feel the energy I feel from this card is, it's almost like a reverence, if that makes any sense. It's like a really respectful, high opinion of a person. And I think that is the energy that's shared between you. So you definitely know who this person is. I feel like it's a respect or admiration for hard work, for loving and healing, for, the King of Swords represents being logical, making good sound decisions. I feel like it's an admiration between two people. Yeah, that's what the star feels like. And it is that energy that is going to heal you if you have not yet met your person, for those of you who are waiting for a twin. Yeah, so you move closer. Little by little, you move closer. You're ready now to fight for this connection. And the fact that this card is showing up to say that you're ready to fight for the connection tells me that in the past you were not. Yeah. I think this is a decision. He's got two swords over the left shoulder. I feel as though they're no longer crossing the body like the 2 of swords. They're on one side. I feel like that you are going to try and fight to get someone on your side. Scorpio, you are quite logical, very systematic and studied and strategic. You don't always show your cards. No. And that reminds me a bit of the King of Swords as well. We have 5 and 1 is 6, and we have 6 here as well, 6 swords. So you've learned some lessons, I feel, and now it's time to go. It's you've realized that whatever was in that tower, whatever all that glitters was not important, because all you're leaving with is just the lessons you've learned, and maybe a couple of friends or a couple of family, children maybe. I feel like you're on your way to a new path and passion. You are going, I believe, to see the person that you have not had communication with for a long time. But I think that you and your person both are manifesting communication. So we have the Death card and the Ace of Swords. Somebody wants to transform a connection or a conversation. Also, I feel like it's the end of silence, that there is going to be clarity here, because once this person ends whatever has to come to an end and moves away, they're moving toward the Queen of Cups, who could be you. Like we have masculine and feminine on the counter here, so take it as it resonates. I feel as though both of you have been manifesting this new path and passion, clarity and conversation. I feel with 6 and 1 being 7, I feel like somebody needs to clear up some misconceptions. I don't necessarily know that someone here was lying to you or you lying to someone, but I think it was the sounds of silence that basically spoke for you, because it seems like there's a lot of there's a lot of swords energy here. Yeah. Yep. Might have been with a Pisces. Let's take a look here. Let's take a look at that communication there, Scorpio. Up at the top. Tell me about the 8 of Wands. What is in the 8 of Wands for Scorpio, please? 8 of Wands for Scorpio. What's this conversation about? We know it's about love. Okay, so we now have the king here twice. So I feel as though probably Scorpio, you are the king. That's what it feels like here. You could definitely be the Queen of Cups, but I feel like you are the king going towards your queen. Let's keep going here. I feel like it is going. Yeah, it's going to be it's going to be you that makes the phone call, or that reaches out first. Ooh, but you're in a dark place. Holy, you're scared. You're really scared of what you don't know. You're really scared of what you can't see and what you don't know, because how do you cut things away when you can't see what they are, right? You're holding the sword up. But yeah, it doesn't work in the moon energy. The moon energy is just there in your face staring at you. I feel like that's where you are. You're kind of like, ooh, I don't know, I'm going for broke. It feels like I'm going for broke and I'm terrified. Yeah. So I feel like this king is feeling like he needs to have his back against the wall. I feel like the communication is that is what you may get. Scorpio may give this, or you may be getting this communication that, you know what, it's frightening. And in the moon energy, it's frightening. I don't know what I'm doing right now, but what I do know is that I'm just too scared to make the phone call, because I know that I'm super passionate about you and super attracted to you. Oh. Queen of Swords. Could be someone who is divorced. Could be someone, that you're very passionate about. Someone who you haven't told. Those two have got their backs to each other. But I feel like this conversation will be lucrative. We've got the Ace. Ace of Pentacles on the bottom. Tell me about the ending, please. I want to know about the Death card for Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. We talk about the Queen, and there she appears. There we go. So, what came to an end was, I feel, a relationship of some sorts. I don't know if it's a marriage or what have you, but it looks like a relationship came to an end between Scorpio and a fire sign. Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries. So I feel as though, Scorpio, you're right here. I feel as though you are ending a relationship with someone who's a fire sign. Doesn't have to be fire, but it is someone who is... This queen is the only queen that does not have the protection from the universe. All of the other Queen of Wands, all of the other Wands court cards, they all have salamanders. That's protection of the universe. Keep them on their path. This queen doesn't have that. She's been given the direction from a black cat. She is using her intuition to navigate this life, and she doesn't... You know, the universe favors her, but the universe knows that she's just going to go rogue. She's not necessarily going to follow the plan. So I feel like maybe that's what you're doing. I think that when the tower fell, maybe Scorpio, you're ready to go rogue and do your own thing. This queen makes you feel overly emotional. This is the one you were married to. Yeah. So I feel like this was a marriage, and I feel the marriage ended. It could have ended with a fire sign. It doesn't have to be a fire sign. It says the Queen of Wands here. We did pick up the divorcee, so that was kind of a clue ahead of time. I feel like, yeah, when I picked them up, they were like this. I feel like these two people don't really talk. They don't know each other anymore. I feel like they used to know who they were. They used to be the same, and now they're no longer the same. Whatever it was, it brought them further apart than closer together. Scorpio, I think it was you, yeah, that let go of the relationship. Feminine or masculine, but I think that all the while, when you saw this tower was going to fall, you just stepped out of the way and let it go, because you were manifesting something else with this Queen of Cups. Doesn't have to be Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer, but you know, the Queen of Cups is someone who's all loving and healing and kind, and is in danger of being depleted because she gives away so much. But I feel as though the King of Swords is headed that way because it's over. Yeah. Whatever was going on here, it is over, Scorpio. And you're headed on your way. Maybe to a Taurus, maybe not. Thank you, Scorpio, for coming here and watching. I love you guys, and you know that I do. I will be back next week for another reading. Bye-bye.